have spider veins on your face? Don't worry, they're also called broken capillaries, and today I'm going to let you know how to get rid of them from home. And we are live, and I'm Darcy. Thank you so much for being here on my channel. We do everything about aging gracefully and getting into this journey together so I can test things so you guys don't have to. So today I'm actually going to be showing you a device that actually helps with broken capillaries at home. And a lot of you might already have this device, which is the ADURO LED mask, which I'll talk about it very detailed in this video. I also have a lot of videos about the ADURO mask, which has a lot of settings, and you can watch that videos to get even more information about it. But today I'm going to focus on one of the settings that actually helps with broken capillaries, and I'm going to put that to the test for you guys. So I'm going to be testing that out. So today's the first video, but I will have another video showing my results. And today I'm going to show you my spider veins and broken capillaries. So we're going to get really up close and, intimate with you guys today. So you guys can see everything that I have and how this can help. And we are live, but all my live videos, I always have timestamps below at the end of the video. So, not today. I'll probably try to do it later today. And then put timestamps so you can jump anywhere in this video in case you're watching this as a replay. And if you like this type of videos, make sure to subscribe to my channel and also hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. If this is helpful to you, please give me a like. It really helps my channel. I want to first let you know what's going to happen in this video. First, I'm going to talk about some of the settings of the ADURO mask, briefly the one that I'm going to be using and what it is, and then I'm going to talk about what are broken capillaries and show my broken capillaries, my before photos, which you will be showing an after photo on a later video once I put to the test. And I'm also going to show information about the setting, why it works, and how you can prevent broken capillaries in the future as well. And I'm also going to show you a tutorial on how to get this started. So first, let me talk a little bit about the ADURO LED mask. This mask has 11 settings and 7 lights plus infrared. And again, I have a whole dedicated video on the ADURO LED mask, and I go into details about all the settings and all the lights. But today we're going to talk about the cyan light, which is the cell rejuvenator. And that we're going to be talking about today, and that setting will help you with the broken capillaries. But I will have the link of both my ADURO videos that you can go and find out more about the other settings. But on this series, I'll probably dig in on each of the settings again and put to the test, because one of the things I love about the ADURO mask is that it has a lot of options, and it's only a 20-minute treatment that you do daily. But also because it has a lot of options, it's often easy to get the ADURO mask and not put it to the full benefit, to the full use. So if you either have this mask and it's not using all the settings on this series, I'm hoping to put them to the test for you guys so you can get the best use of your mask, as well as if you're not, if you don't have a ADURO mask, that way you can see which kind of results you can get with this mask. Because I talk about LED lights on my channel a lot, and if you're not familiar with LED lights, in a nutshell, is a light that penetrates deep into your skin, and depending on the color, the wave, the actual depth of penetration of the light, it does give you a lot of benefits. And the benefits we're going to be exploring today is with broken capillaries, to actually get rid of them. And honestly, I don't see any other LED masks that actually claim this. And in the future, I actually want to do an interview with some of the ADURO creators of the mask and doctors that actually help create this mask to even get deeper into this topic. But I want to start first by actually trying out the setting every day for 20 minutes and focusing on getting rid of my broken capillaries, which I'm going to show you right now. My broken capillaries are not that bad, but they're starting. And I'm just going to show my before and after really quick, and then I'm going to go into what are broken capillaries, more about the science setting that we're going to be using today, and also how you can prevent them. So this is my broken capillaries right now. And I don't have a lot, but I'm 45, so usually as you get older, they're going to start appearing more. I have them mostly on the corner of my nose, a little bit on the actual nose, which I'll try to get close to the camera to show you. And I also have on my cheek, and I also have on my other side of the nose. And those are the areas that I'm going to be focusing to see which kind of results I can get to help them, to get rid of them. And those are I also have one, let me see if you can see here, right here too, which was created by an injury that I had on my nose, which also injuries. Injuries can also cause broken capillaries. But let me talk a little bit about what are broken capillaries. So if in case you're not familiar with it, we can start with that. Broken capillaries are commonly known also as spider veins, or by the medical term telangiectasias. Hopefully I got that right. And they're basically tiny veins that can appear through the skin on your face, legs, and chest. It can appear actually in anywhere on your body. And they can be as simple as just a little bit of the vein showing, or they can get, as you age, really more pronounced. And that happens, guys, because truthfully, we all have we all have capillaries under our skin. But what happens is that there's some things that actually cause them to get broken and show through the skin, but also the actual aging process also can help reveal them. That's why when we get older, they get more and more pronounced. But here from this graph, you can see that we all have them, in the surface, actually they're very on the surface of the skin. But as our skin start getting thinner and we start losing, fat pads and also collagen, they become more prominent. But we all have them all under our skin, and they're very superficial. That's why whenever we get older and our skin starts thinning and we're losing collagen, they start to become more pronounced. And also there are things that can cause them to be aggravated, which we'll talk about it right now, which are the causes. These are some of the causes that can happen to aggravate your broken capillaries or broken blood vessels on your face. Genes, it can happen also if you have in your family, which I have, both my mom and my dad have them. Sun exposure, check on me too. I also often do not use sunblock. I have a lot of sun damage. Sun damage can cause them as well. Changes in weather, meaning if it's, too cold, too hot, can also cause broken capillaries. Changes in pressure, meaning if you can actually injure, like I injure my nose, or you can get injuries, or also when you vomit, or when you get sick, or when you sneeze too strongly, that can also cause broken capillaries. Some of them can be temporary, but also some of them can stay. Pregnancy, which hormones can also cause them. Environmental irritants, which is again can be the sun, external things from the environment. Also, if you have rosacea, which I also do have, that can be caused as well. The one cause of aggravated blood vessels, which you can have it on the cheeks, which I start having them now. Alcohol consumption. Alcohol can also cause them. Injuries, as I mentioned before, which I'll talk about it a little bit. And also coffee, certain, drinks like alcohol and coffee can also cause them. And so on my nose is right here. It was from an injury that I had on my nose. And after the injury healed, I stayed with the broken capillaries. So it's also good sometimes to pay attention to actual face injuries that can also cause them. Some of them can be temporary, but some of them are permanent. I got these 10 years ago, and they're still there. So I'm wondering if this mask will help with those as well, because it was caused by injury. But the other ones were caused by, with this one was I was poking an acne years ago, and that caused it. And around the nose, actually it's on this side here, this or this. I have it on both sides actually. You can see them here. And as we get older, skin is thinning and collagen and everything, so they become more prominent. But those are mine, so let's pay attention on the video, because I will come back probably in a month and keep you guys updated as I'm using the mask. And now we're gonna go into the settings of the mask that actually help with broken capillary and help with other things as well. Again, this mask has 11 settings, so there's a lot of things that this mask can treat, from rosacea to acne to anti-aging, injuries, and all kinds of things, which you can look on my original video from the ADURO, which is very detailed on all the settings. It even helps with your mood. So it's really interesting that it helps. I think it's the most complete one in the market as far as all the light colors that it offers, because a lot of the masks in the market offer, mostly red, infrared, or blue. This one offers 11 settings. So having 11 settings is great, but also can be daunting if you don't know how to use them. So today we're going to explore the cyan color and talk about why it's beneficial for broken capillaries. So the cyan light therapy is used to reduce the size of swollen capillaries. It works by stimulating the production of nitric oxide, which helps to dilate blood vessels and improve circulation. Cyan light therapy is the skin soother. setting from the ADURO mask and can help relieve chronic pain as well as inflammation. It may also help with sleep disorders and insomnia. The benefits include improvement of sleep disorders, reduce inflammation, chronic pain relief, supports in the reducing the size of swollen capillaries. And again, as I mentioned, it works by stimulating the production of nitric oxide, which helps to dilate the blood vessels and improve the circulation. I'm also interested in how it actually helps improving sleep disorder and insomnia. I'm actually sleeping really well lately, but it's something to keep in mind that this can also help with that. And these are just the benefits in a nutshell. Can help with sleep disorders, which is interesting. My other video on the ADURO mask really goes deep into all the other benefits of LED lights in general, and I go through all the colors. They are not just beneficial for your skin, but also for your mood and even sleep. And this one is known to help with sleep disorders as well as reduce inflammation, help with pain, and also, which we're going to be focusing on, the stassed, swollen capillaries. And yes, so the science setting is the skin soother, which I'm going to put it on for you guys right now. So this mask is really simple. You just put it on the back, and to turn it on, you press it here, and you can just toggle between the setting. So I'm going to go wrinkle reducer, the red, the blue. So it has all these colors. The science setting, which is this one, is the one for broken capillaries. There are other ways you can get rid of broken capillaries as well. I can do a whole video about it as well, but there are more things you have to do in a doctor's office, and this one you can do it at home. But obviously, since you're doing from home, it's probably going to take a little longer, but I'll keep you guys posted. I'm going to start using this today, and you can use it 20 minutes every single day, and I'll keep you guys posted. You know, within a month, I'll come back, show you my other photos, and then we can go from there, and you guys can follow along with me to see which kind of improvements I can get. So it's that simple. So I also wondered if you guys have any questions about broken capillaries in general or any other settings from the ADURO mask. I will put the videos on the description box below for sure. And I also want to talk about how you can prevent broken capillaries in general. Besides having them, you can also do things to prevent. And that's what I want to talk about right now. To prevent broken capillaries, you can try to avoid extreme heat. Especially when you wash your face, try not to use hot water because hot water can aggravate them and cause inflammation. So try to prevent by not using hot water when you wash your face. You can try to use lukewarm water or more towards cold, but also not extreme cold because extreme cold can also cause broken capillaries. You can also limit your sun exposure or make sure you use sunscreen, which I also am very much guilty of not using enough, but if you use sunscreen, can also help prevent, because a lot of the broken capillaries is an inflammation, is the thinning of skin, is sun damage. So also that can be helpful if you do that. And wear protection when you're doing sports activities, when you're outside, you know, use a helmet or things that you can get injuries. Like I mentioned, I injured my nose. Oh yeah, it's this side. This side. Yes, you can see very well there where the capillaries are. And they're pretty pronounced. That is from an injury I had on my nose 10 years ago, and it's still there. And also, you can avoid vasodilators, which is coffee, alcohol, things that can actually, you know, avoid dilate your, you know, inflammatory foods, basically. Alcohol is inflammatory, and also coffee is great, but is also inflammatory. So those are the things you can do to prevent broken capillaries. But as I mentioned before, I will be using this for sure daily and putting this to the test for you guys and come back and let you know which kind of my results. I'll probably come back next month and show you my after photo so that way we can see where we are at that point and we can go from there. But if you guys have any questions, please make sure to comment below, or we can also go into the chat if you guys have any questions as well. And I also have a coupon code with ADURO. I'll put that in the description box below with my affiliate links that really help support my channel. And also by using my coupon code, they send you a 7-piece gift set, and the shipping is usually free as well, depending on the country that you are. But check out the website. I'll leave all the links on the description box below, and I'll also leave timestamps so if you want to jump in this video. And if you have any questions about all the other settings from the ADURO mask, I highly suggest you go into the other videos that I have, because I really go into a deep dive on each setting, which are a lot. And I've been talking about the ADURO mask for a long time on my channel. In the comments, I also had other reviews. And funny story, this is actually my second ADURO mask. I had another one and I borrowed to my mother-in-law. Funny story, she liked it so much I decided to gift it to her, and she's still using, and she finds that it really helps her skin. She uses daily. And then ADURO was very, very nice to send me another mask, which I really appreciated. So I actually missed this mask. And I mentioned before, I review a lot of LED lights, and I'll put the playlist of all my LED lights review in the description box if you want to understand more about LED lights. But I always talk about the ADURO mask being the most complete one because it has 11 colors, and most of the other masks either have blue, red, or most the basic ones, which are for anti-aging. And I feel like what this one stands out is that it has so many options that you can treat a lot of different things that I didn't even know. So as I review this mask, I'm also learning and putting to the good use compared to the other ones that don't have this setting. And since I have broken capillaries, I can put this for you guys to the test, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated and let you know how it goes. And let me check really quick if I forgot. I usually, when I go live, I have my phone on, because sometimes on this app I don't see all the chat questions, but I want to just check in really quickly before I go into the chat. And if you watch this in the replay, make sure to check all the links on the description box below. And I love you guys so much. I hope you're healthy and safe, and I'll see you next time. And I'm going to go into the chat. Let me just check here because I forgot to turn it on. It's been a marathon today, guys. I did a live this weekend, so if you guys were here with me this weekend, it was a very good live. To check all the links on the description box below. So here I'm in the chat now in case you guys have any questions, and I will answer questions on the chat today. And I didn't give as much heads up for this video because, again, you guys know I'm moving. My son is sick, my husband is sick. It's been a crazy week, but I'm really enjoying this live to be able to be here to answer your questions and also to show you different things, because I have a lot of great products that I have reviewed for you guys, and I'm revisiting a lot of them right now to put to the test, because I figure at this point we have a lot of tools, and I want to help you guys and inspire you guys to put them to good use. Or if you don't have these tools, at least you can see which kind of results you can get by looking at my results. And I'm really excited to try this setting for the broken capillaries, because I haven't seen anything that you can do at home that helps treat them. There are lasers procedures that you can do in a doctor's office, but I even read that even the lasers that you do at a doctor's office, you have to kind of do multiple times, can cost a lot of money. So I'm excited to use something that I already have and see which kind of results I can get. But as I mentioned, I had this for this one for over 10 years. So we'll see, if it gets lighter, but I'll definitely share my results with you guys, keep you guys posted. And if you guys have any questions, please make sure to comment on the description box below, and I'll be back with other lives. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you know when I post new videos. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much. I hope you're healthy and safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.